Hello everyone, this is Donna coming to you again. If you hear the coughing in the background, it's Spencer. He's having a bad day, so please try and not let that bother you. This is a new acquisition, as I said. This is a Chic Sparrow. It's creme brulee, macaroon leather, deluxe. Look at the gorgeous quality of this leather. See, can we get some more light on it? And then you turn it over, and what you've got here are two pockets here, a nice long pocket here, flip to the back and you have a nice secretarial pocket, and a pen loop. Now, as I told you, I'm getting back to basics, so I've done a mock setup for this demonstration so that you will get to see what's going on in my life with my functional planning, getting back to bare basics using the real bullet journal format. Now, were this for the month of November, I would have, of course, my monthly calendar here, and you would see November and what have you. As it stands right now, this is a calendar that will be useful, that I've made for 2018. But under normal circumstances, you would see this as my monthly calendar for the current month on which we're working. So that's one field notes. I put in this little folder so that it would have some pockets to hold things. However, I really don't think I'm going to need it, so I may just take this out. Now, rather than use the field notes this is completing a test that will run through the end of the year, that being December 31st. I used Microsoft Publisher and designed this layout on 2 pages. It will be a week across the top, and then the bottom is prime real estate for other things. For example, if you wanted to decorate, you wanted to add a saying, you wanted to add don't forget, you wanted to put a habits tracker, you could do that down here in this wonderful real estate. Now, I've done no decorating here, but I wanted to show you the format. So this is November. Here I've got vote. This is a federal holiday because the actual holiday, national holiday, which is Veterans Day, falls on a Saturday. So we move along. You can see how nicely, oh, and another thing I did too, remember in the last Sunday was a straggler that appeared down here at the bottom. I made these smaller, and I always want Wednesday to go just before the page change. So I changed that a little bit, and you can see here is the November the 30th. I want to mail my Christmas cards on that date. So I wrote that in red to catch my attention. Now, moving on over. I've already started working the December insert. The first day of December, you can see, is here. Now, what I can do is I can glue something over this, since I'm not using those, and make this a nice page for introducing December, perhaps. That's the second week in December. And you notice I've used the red and green combination. Anything above the dotted line is an appointment, and anything below the dotted line is a bullet, a to-do. And you're running on through the end of the month. You can see here is the end of the month, and I did drop Sunday down on this one. Here's Christmas Day. And there are a couple of extra pages in this little handout. Now, remember the last video I was trying to tell you how I was going to expand should I run out of space for keeping my collections in one field notes book, here's what you do. You take an elastic, see it here? Take an elastic, go to the center of this booklet and put it in, and go to the center of this booklet and put it in. Now you've got the two joined, or married, if you will. And you just slide this whole gizmo right under. So now I've got plenty of space for collections. And you can see here, again, it's the same one you saw a moment ago. This happened to be one I was using for something else. I don't remember. But what I will do is I will cover up these pages and reuse this booklet. These things are $3 and something each. And I made this for pennies on the dollar. Again, using Microsoft Publisher. But this is what I plan to be doing in November and December, is giving this particular Traveler's Notebook, which is delightful, a trial run. In the sheet that came with this, it said it had some abrasions on the outside and the inside of this particular Traveler's Notebook. Honestly, I didn't see them. There's one little, and you can't even see it. I can't get enough light on it for you to even see it. Right there. It's a dot, is all it is. There's nothing wrong with the front that I saw. Now, the previous, original purchaser had put an embossed message here. I think perhaps why it got returned is because this embossing does not show up. That doesn't bother me. So, again, it's doable. You can do bullet journaling using the recommended outline and all of the components, putting that together in a field notes Traveler's Notebook. I'm delighted that my little experiment is working, and I'm all set to give the new year, rather than buy a new bullet journal, I'm going to completely do all of my bullet journaling here in one place. All of my information will be here in one place. I can also use this as a wallet if I choose to. Let's say I need to put in a charge card or a debit card. Want to run by the bank and get some cash. Then I can put the cash right back here. The change I can just drop in a pocket or in the bottom of a handbag or what have you. But there you have it. This is my new acquisition with this little baby strutting her stuff on how to do complete, thorough, in-depth bullet journaling in field note size inserts. Starting out with 3, and if you need another one, you can rubber band 2 field notes together and slide them in. If you have any recommendations, please give me the questions below, or in the remarks section. Please give me the recommendations below. Did you notice that this has beautiful stitching? This is a little dark for me, so let me show you what I'm thinking about doing. I'm turning away from you a moment. This Traveler's Notebook has a gray. It's very light gray. And I'm thinking about putting that on this one, because it would pull from this coloration, from the stitching, and also it would allow my eyes to quickly see it so that I can remove it. I guess I'm different than a lot of people. They buy their Traveler's Notebooks and they want them to remain pristine. That's not what I do. My Traveler's Notebooks are tools. They're meant to be used, and you will find that mine get dings and scratches and what have you. The trick is keeping your leathers treated well. I use fractionated coconut oil, and about every 3 to 4 months I will treat my notebooks. I just sit down one afternoon and start for the first one and go through the rest of them. And that's another thing. You know, you could keep a collection in here in the back, in that last insert, making a note of the name of that particular traveler's notebook and the date that you treated it, if you didn't want to do them all at one time. Aha! Another useful collection list. Anyway, I hope you'd like this. I've fallen completely in love with this. I just got it yesterday in the mail. And I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up down below. And by all means, if you like my videos, subscribe so that you don't miss any. So I'll be signing off now, but I will be coming back very soon. You take care.